Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. Guys, I'm Aditya Tomar, your business growth expert, and today we are going to discuss about businesses, right? Business development services. So, the today's topic that I'm having is why business fails, online business fails, right? So, I will be discussing all those things. So, before starting, I will let me check because this time I have connected the different softwares. You can see me on my YouTube channel, Tutti Hub. You can see me in my Facebook group, Tutti Hub, and you can see me in my private webinars of Tutti Hub. So let me check because it's really important, guys, whether all the things are working or not. So just type in the comment box, hi everyone, so that we can see this session more interactive. Just type hi. Let me type for you guys. Just hold on. Hi everyone. So those are who can see me in my Facebook group, just type hi. Those who can see me in my YouTube channel, just type hi so that we can have a live interactive session. Just tell me in the comment box whether you able to see my voice, you were able to see my voice, you were able to hear my voice or not, whether you're able to see me or not. Just type in the comment box so that we can start this session. It's really important, guys, because last time I've connected my setup and I think everything is working fine. I suppose just in the okay. So I think everything is working fine. Just who are there in my Facebook group? Just hold on. Let me check my Facebook group also. Okay. So everything is working fine at my end. Hoping you can see me, you can hear me perfectly well without any issue, right? So before starting this session, let me tell you about myself, why I'm giving this knowledge, all this knowledge to you. Guys, I'm having around 15 years of experience and I'm running my own company from past 9 years, right? So the companies that I'm running is software company, software development company from 9 years. One company is Tutti Hub Solutions Private Limited, which is you are in this webinar, which is working on the principle called learn, work, and earn, where we have the network of corporate scholars, consultants, institutes and the scholars, right? And the other company that I'm running just started 2 months back is online digital consulting about lead generation and lead generation coaching, right? So before starting, let me share my screen with everyone so that you can see my profile. It's very important, guys, because once you are because why we are giving all this knowledge is we have a we are working for different entities like for the companies where we are teaching them how they can bring, how can they build their businesses, they can how can they build their influence, right? For the students or the people whom we do the placements, right? For them we teach them how they can be in different areas, whether it's a digital marketing, whether it's a software development, whether it's a HR, whatever the different areas we are targeting. So we just coach everybody in different areas. So because the Tutti Hub is working on three principles: learn, work, and earn. Right. So let me share my screen. Just hold on. I will be sharing my screen in all the sections because this time I have connected three different sections. I'm hoping this is the best quality traffic that I'm getting, and which is I'm the expert of, right? So I'm just sharing my just hold on. Okay, and the last one is this one. Hopefully you can see everything. Let me just check this one, whether you are able to hear my voice or not. It happens sometimes. So guys, just one thing. Until I say bye, just don't leave this webinar because of the network. Sometimes it disconnects. But trust me, until I say bye, till be here, I will give you a very top-notch knowledge about why business fails in this online industry, right? So you can see over here, right? This is me. You can check my LinkedIn profile. Just askadi.co/LinkedIn. You can check my profile. And I'm Aditya Tomar, business growth expert, having experience around 15 years. You can check everything is there. Guys, if you want to build your online presence, right? If you want, you get the best conversions, you get the best audience or best clients from the online space. Just build your LinkedIn profile, because that gives you the trust, that gives you the authenticity in the market, with the feedbacks, with the people you are working with or whom you have worked with. That build your audience, that build your influence, and it will help you to get the leads, to get the conversions, right? If you are not managing, or if you are not focusing on this LinkedIn profile, just do it. This is the right time, right? Because you have lots of time at home. So this is my the Tutti Hub. If anybody looking for the learnings, just go to askadis/learn. And the people who are looking for the lead generation services from us, just go to askadis.co/work, right? So, so let's come to today's webinar. Why we are here. So I'm hoping most of the people somehow in once or I mean, if you are into a business, right? So once in a while you have faced lots of issues while working online, right? Because when you're starting your businesses in the online space, or when you're starting your business and want to take that business online for the exponential growth, right? You face issues because there are some structures that need to be followed, right? When you are working in the business industry, when you want to be, when you leaving your job, or when you want to start your business, then why the 70% or 80% people just, I would say, don't able to take their business to the next level? Because lots of point matters. I'm working in this industry from running on my own business from past 9 years. I have experienced everything. How when you're starting from the scratch, what the issues you face, the learnings day by day make you a better person. The learnings day by day help you to grow, or if the focus is there, you will grow your business from zero to the next level. So I'm talking about over here only 5 points. And trust me, guys, these 5 points will blow your mind, because all of us, if we are working in this online space, definitely we are doing all these activities, but somehow we are missing one or another thing. That's why we are not getting the results that we are expecting, right? So let me go to the first point directly. The first point, missing systems. If you want to build your business, it doesn't mean that you just focusing on building a website, right? Just building the website and having the online presence will not help you. It will not help you to get your brand up to the next level. It will not help you to get the influence in the market. It will not help you to get the trust in the market, right? So it's very necessary when you're working in the online space, you should have the right tools, which is the need of the hour, which is the need of the right now. This is the time when you can have, or when you can learn the new system which you are missing from your online system, or which you don't using in your online system. So let me take those points. What are the systems you are missing in your online space? The first one is mostly, I'm expecting mostly people are using this websites. Some people are using the website, so they have their services or the product, whatever they are dealing with. They have the website of that. There will be, if somebody is using for the SEO kind of, right? I mean, if you are using some kind of a blog, then also it gives you the perfect online platform to brand yourself. And the landing pages. Landing pages are basically used for marketing or for the conversions when you are looking for this kind of a stuff in the online space. And guys, I'm expecting that all these three are very important if you are using. If you're using some people are using only website, no blogs. Some people are using blogs, but without having the proper website. Then also they will face the issues. And some people are using only the landing page without website and the blog. Again, you are missing lots of things because when you're using all of them, right, it helps you to build your ecosystem. And why we are want to work online, because it gives us the liberty to get the automation as much as possible. It will give you lots of free time. It will give you lots of I would say lots of visibility in the market. From sitting at one place, you can work around the world. Like, if we have started a small company, right, we are working around the world. Why? Because we have the right tools, we have the right lead generation systems, we have the right nurturing our audience. So all those systems are necessary to uh, serve our clients after once we get the sales. So this is important. If I say all these things are important, all all these are important to build your ecosystem, right? If you're using half of any whether you're using only website, whether you're using only blogs, will not help you. Because if you're using blogs, you will be focusing on the SEO traffic, right? But once you're starting your business in the online space, you're looking for the fast traffic and the traffic that converts. And if the traffic converts, you will get the sales. If you get the sales, you will get the money. And if you get the money, then you have a good life, right? Make sense? SEO takes time, around 6 months. So it's better to work with all these concepts in a ecosystem manner, right? This is the first thing. The second is list building. Guys, we never, if you are in affiliate marketing, then you can easily understand the list building is the primary goal of any people who are working in the online space. Because the list are the audiences which are connected with your system. Like we are having a different system. We are having the audience for the week-year all, we are having the audience for the 2 tier, we are having the audience for our own digital marketing company. So accordingly, you should have your audiences, you should have your list once you start building your online space, right? Once you start building your website, blogs, or the landing page, you should connect them with the list building tools. And the tool that you are using is, you can have many tools, but the recommendation which I use is GetResponse, right? So if you are not integrating this kind of a tools with your system, then you will be wasting a lot of money. Where when you are promoting your systems, when you are promoting your ads, and you don't have the system behind it, the right system which help you to capture your audience, then you will be missing a lot of you're wasting a lot of money, right? Then the thing is, the third is, you should be aware how to capture the traffic 100%. You should not waste a single traffic. I'm not talking about over here only just you have to capture email IDs and the name. I'm talking about all the people, right? All the people which are landing on your website, whether it's your company website, whether it's your blog, whether it's your product landing page, then you should focus to capture them 100%. You can't waste, or you can't miss a single audience, right? Then you should be integrating the pixels on your website so that you can retarget them. The people who are in this industry, right, who are in my group, who are running already the different companies, who already doing the job, so they can understand all these things. And the people who don't know anything, don't worry, we are here to help you out, right? So the pixel should be there so that you can capture all the audiences and you can retarget them once they are visiting the different sections of the website. You have seen that. I think the people who don't know the retargeting is just that once you see any ad on the app, or if you want to buy some product in e-commerce, then you see that ad everywhere in all the places where you visit, right? So this is the pixeling you should be targeting once you are working in the online space, right? So this, the people mostly, if I talk about the 80% people, just do only first thing and they don't do the rest of the things, and that's why the business fails, right? So let's talk about the fourth one point. It's the autoresponder, right? Now what happened is you have built your website, right? You have built your audience, you have captured the traffic. Now you have to nurture them. It means that if you are a fresher in this online space, if you nobody knows you and you want to build your influence, it's very important, guys. You have to build your, you have to nurture your audience step by step. Like Tutti Hub, we are working on Tutti Hub from past 2.5 years, right? We have placed more than 50 candidates in the lateral hirings. We have worked with more than, I would say, 25 to 30 corporates, right? And more than 50,000 users already using our systems of Tutti Hub, placements and all. But still, we are now, still we are working on the nurturing our audience. What the Tutti Hub do is once we get the clients, right, we focus the more nurturing of them through different services that we are having, right? So last year we were focusing on the placement of the student. Now we are focusing on to give the maximum services to the corporates, because we have that kind of a network where they can get the leads from us, they can get the right, I would say, right scholars or the right people for their businesses. So that kind of a network we have built. You can see just tuttihub.com, you will see the cloud that we are having. You can explore our cloud. It's totally unique. It's work on the principle of learn, work, and earn. If you haven't seen that, just go to tuttihub.com. You will see the kind of a network, the kind of a ecosystem we have built, right? So autoresponders are very necessary for your nurturing of your audience, right? And then the last point is what? After sales support, which Tutti believes a lot. Once we get the client, right, we always take care about what the best offers, what the best services we can give. That's why we have the good support, which always take care our customers after sales, right? We give the different set of services according to their needs. Where if I talk about the corporate especially, we give the assist candidates, we give the leads to them. Recently, we have given Shubham, there was a client of us which recently joined us. He knows about how he can, how, because he was working on the campaigns already. So he knows how to build the campaigns and all for their businesses, but he was not getting the right results, right? And he has taken our services, and just with our services, he was very happy. And I think if Shubham is here in my group, just give your feedback so that our audience can get to know what kind of a services you get after sales from the Tutti Hub. So this is, guys, this is the systems you should be using in your online space. If you are missing any of them, then you are not building your influence in the online space. And if the trust factor is not there in the online space, people, you get the business from the network that you are having. I mean, people buy from the people, right? If I want to do something for my company, I would like to search first that people whom I know, right? So people buy from the people. So it's better you should influence the market with your values, so that the people that you are having in your audience, the people which are there in your list, they can buy the product from you, they can take the services from you. So this is the right strategies. You should be there, not just focusing on the website. You should be working on all these principles. And these tools, you should be integrating, you should integrate these tools with your system, so that you get, on the long term, you get good influence in the market and you get the good business, right? You will not fail. Trust me, guys, you will not fail. That's why I'm able to manage different businesses altogether, because I know how to generate traffic, how to manage traffic, and how to convert that traffic. This is the expertise I am having, right? Now, the second point is missing priorities. Sometimes what happens is, especially the entrepreneurs or the people who have the limitations of hiring more resources, right? So I would say they invest a lot of time in managing the different different set of works of their offices, which is not productive enough, I would say, which is not gives them the revenue, right? So always in my case, I always make my team to understand what is the first focus, right? Just type in the comment box, guys. If you are like in the people who are in my webinar, right? Just type in the comment box. What do you think? Uh, what do you think? What should the just hold on. Just type in the comment box. What do you think? What should be the first priority in a business you should have? What should be the first priority? Just type in the comment box. What do you think if you are working in a business? What should be the first priority? Sameer, yes, Akshay Patel, right? Neha. So just tell me what you should think the first priority of a business we will be having when you are running a business. What should be the first priority? Trust. Okay. Samir is saying trust. Definitely, trust is the first factor, but that is coming automatically once you are nurturing your audience, right? So let me show you the. I mean, that will help you a lot. Trust me. After this webinar, you will try to restructure some of your work so that you get the perfect leads and the conversions. Let me show you that. Just hold on. Yeah. So over here, I have divided in five priorities, right? The five priorities, what are the five priorities are? This is the percentage basis, right? I have divided the missing priorities, right? What the people miss, right? 50% of the people every day, what they have to do is they have to focus to bring new customer in the online space. If you are not bringing the new customer, and if you're not investing your 50% of your time to bring the new customer, then you will face lots of issues in the future. Because you should think why you have built a website, or why you have built an online system to make as much as automation for the services that you are doing, for the product that you are selling, right? Then always think, if you are working 8 to 9 hours for your company, just focus around in that 4 to 5 hours, right? Then you should be focusing to get uh, new customers daily, right? So the first focus you should be having, getting the new customer, whatever it takes. If the system is not ready, then don't bring the traffic, don't invest on the marketing. First, make the system in the right way. Let's take an example. Suppose if I'm running a restaurant, right? And my restaurant is half complete. I've just taken a seat. I've just taken a kitchen, right? And there's no place for the sitting. There's no place for the right nurturing of I would say to handling the customers. Then my business will not run, right? So it's very important. If I have to run that restaurant, then first I have to set the restaurant in every sense, right? Then I invest on the pamphlet, on the Swiggy or Zomato to bring the customer on that place, right? Similarly, over here, you should be focusing that if your system is not ready, if it's containing some missing things, then you should be focusing that 50% of your time should go to bring your new customer. Before that, you have to set your system, right? So every the 50% of your time you have to invest on the new customer. You can take whatever you want, whether if you are into online space, you are bringing the traffic, you are whatever the means you are taking, whether, because in my scenario, I use around 14 different traffic sources, which is not equal. I use Facebook ads, I use Google ads, I use email marketing agencies, display ads. So whatever the traffic I'm bringing, the quality traffic I'm bringing, I'm always focus that whatever the system I have made, is it able to capture those leads or not, right? Makes sense. The second point is, always try to create fresh content, right? That's why I said this blogging part is, it's very important once you are building your influence in the market. Because with the time, with the step by step, because now the people are doing the micro niche blogging, right? And blogging is also doing from long time. So with the time, the people get to know about you. They will come organically from the search engines and all. So always try to build, or always try to make the fresh content as much as you can, and those can be like, if I say, you can use the textual text content, right? Videos, podcast, and I would say images, whatever. I mean, the posting or whatever you are doing on the social media and all. Just do this every. I mean, this it's take around 20% of your time. It's totally depend how you take your 100% and how you are making all those things in that time. Whether you are hiring for somebody, or whether you have the team for that or not. But if you are working in the online space, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are a team of around two people, just divide your time accordingly. Trust me, you will never fail, right? What I do, my first focus is to get the new customer, to get every day the new lead. The people who are working with me and who have worked with me, they always seen that I always try to bring new clients every day. That's a my policy, so that I can grow, I can make the things better for my companies, for the people who are working with me, right? And for the getting the new customer, you can have use 14 different traffic sources. 14 different traffic sources. I use, other than Facebook ads and Google ads, I use 12 different traffic sources which help me to grow, right? Now, the 10% of the time you should invest, learn and manage the system. If you're not learning, right? If you can see, we also learning day by day. We also upgrading ourselves, whether it's a VCare, whether it's a 2T hub, right? Whether we are a personal, what the work we do, whether my team, earlier they were working on the native platforms a lot, right? Now they're working on Node.js, React, Angular, React Native. So every day you should be focusing on what the new system is coming, or what the system are there in the market, and you should learn them, right? If you're not learning with the time, then trust me, guys, you will be soon out of the market. That's how the business works, right? So the 10% of your time should be aware, or should be practicing new technologies, new systems, so that you can run your business for the long term, right? Then the nurturing of your existing customers. As I said, 10% of your time you should give to those customers who are taken your products, who are taking your services. If you are not nurturing them, if you are not taking care of them, trust me, it's very tough to find new customers again and again, and going in the market again and again, right? It's better what you have. Just just give them the right values, the maximum values which you can give. Uh, you can ask them what's the problem, or what the solution they are looking for. Just try to connect them, just try to nurture them with the services or the product that you are having, which help them to work with you again and again, right? Make sense? And the last one is business analysis. This part you should do once in a week, where you have to calculate how much uh, money you have spent on the ads, how much revenue you have generated, how much, all the calculations, whatever. If I say profit and losses, if you're not analyzing what the effort is going on, what the result you are getting, then again you are not doing the right thing. So if I say this is the 100% priorities you should divide, and in that 100%, the 50% of the priority you should be focusing on getting the new customer. That's why the people who are in generating the business in the companies, they are highly paid, or they are the company invests more on business generations, right? Because that's the first priority for any business, for any company, right? So this is, I would say, the priorities, that if you are missing any of them, and if you are wasting a lot of time on different priorities rather than the maximum priority of generating a new customer, then again you will face the big issue in the long term, right? Then the third point is poor quality. right? If you are making some kind of a software or services, if the quality is not good, then the the customer that you have got from your system, or the people who become your customer after purchasing the product, then you will lose them, right? They will not come back. So always focusing, you should be focused on whatever the work you are doing, that should have the quality, so that people can work with you again and again. People can come back to you again and again. That's a uh, first. I would say when you are working in the online space, so quality should be the first concern, that you should deliver a good quality product or the services to your audiences. So what's the points in that? The poor quality, maybe the product. If the product is not good, then you will face the issues. The service, if the service is not good, whatever you have committed, whatever you have to deliver the people, then it's not you're delivering up to the mark, then also it's having the issues, right? The traffic, again, the people who are working in as an affiliate, right? If you are getting a poor traffic, the traffic which is not convertible, right? Then again you will face the issues, right? Because you invest a lot on getting a traffic for the product that you want to sell, or you want the customer for that kind of product. But if that product is, if the traffic that you're getting from the online space, it's I would say it's not convertible, it's not having purchasing kind of a behavior, then you will face a serious issue in your business. So always focusing on the quality traffic, right? So that traffic, the traffic which converts, right? That's why I say you should be focusing on the 14 different traffic sources, right? And which, other than that, the Facebook and the Google ads, you can have around 12 different traffic sources. You can go to that course of mine. You can go to aditya.2thehub.com. In that, there's a course called 14 Traffic Sources Gold Mine. It's a blueprint. Trust me, guys, if you will go to that course, you will really, amazed to see what all the traffic sources are there. Sometimes I think if you are doing affiliate marketing, if you're doing marketing a lot, definitely some other point of time your account has been banned, right? It's happened because the Google and the Facebook, they always comes with their comfort zone. They always change their policies with their comfort zone, because they have the monopoly, right? So you should be get the mastery. You should get the mastery other than Facebook and Google as well. So that your business will not hamper with the whatever is happening in on Facebook and the Google, because those are the two main, I would say, players which dominate the online space, right? But there are good players also other than those two. 12 traffic sources are there in the market, which help you to grow, which help you to build your business. Without any effect if they will ban you from their account. If you're doing a marketing, definitely you have faced this kind of issue. It's happened because their policies, like if I'm using a word called exponential, Facebook is not happy with that, because Facebook think that exponential doesn't sounds good to them. It happens, right? And the last one is the leads. It's third and fourth point are interrelated, right? If the kind of a leads you are getting from the market, if that leads are not good, then also you will, your business will not grow, right? So this is what the 2T Hub do. What the 2T Hub do for our corporates, they give the verified lead. This is a unique kind of a lead that we do, right? What we do is we have the backend team, right? Whatever the lead we generate for our corporates, we call them and we verify the lead. Suppose we are calling the 25 people, right? And we find that if 5 people are really interested, really hot for this kind of a business, or for this corporate, then we give those leads to them. I think this is what the Shubham has got, right? The kind of a work we did for him. He knows about the campaigns because he's already a content strategy kind of a company, which do the content and brand building for the different organizations. But when he worked with 2T Hub, he was amazed to see the kind of a lead he got. He got around 5x kind of a business from us within, just one last week. It's the story that we are having of the last week itself. So the leads quality should be good, right? It's totally depend on you how you can get those kind of a leads. And if you're getting the good quality of leads, your business will grow like anything, right? Never focus on the leads which don't convert. The fourth point is no community. If you don't have any community, if you don't have any groups, if you don't have any audiences or your paid audiences in any kind of a group, then also you will face the issues. Because it's just like that, whatever the people you have converted, whatever the audience you have converted, you are not managing them, right? You are not nurturing them, you are not taking care of them. Then again, you are going to the market, again, you have to, invest on the ads. Again, you have to, I would say, again, you have to go to the same kind of a phase of generating the leads, business, sales. So always think, once you start your business, any kind of a business, just build the private community. And those private community will help you, because those will be your internal audience, which help you to grow, and they will help you to grow like anything. Because if they are your customers, and you have to separate them also. There will be few leads, few paid customers, few audiences. You can separate them in different groups, right? And if you are separating them in different groups, you can understand which product get the high sale in which kind of a community, right? Makes sense? So what the community you should be managing? There should be the leads, the people who are not your customers. They just given your mobile numbers and the email IDs. They are your leads. You separate them from the actual customers that you are having. The second one is the customers who are the paid customers of yours, who have taken the service from you, right? So always divide these kind of a customers into a separate group, so that you don't need to work again and again whenever you are launching any kind of a new service, to make them to understand what you are bringing with. What the new services or what the new product you have come, right? So always try to just segregate your leads, customers, and the audiences. Audiences are those people, neither they are your customers, neither they are your leads. They have just visited the page and they left away. So in my case, I manages all these things through different groups, using different pixels and using different email lists. So I would say, let me show you how you will do it. You will do using private group. Trust me, guys, if you are having a paid customers, right, take them in your private group, whether your Instagram group, whether your private Facebook group, take them separately, just because those are the customers which will give you the long-term value, right? They are the long-term customers, if I say, right? Using the private group, whatever the group you can use Telegram, you can use WhatsApp, you can use Facebook, whatever you want, you can do that, right? Then the other one will be the leads. Leads will be your email list, right? It will be your email list, right? Which the audience you have built. Just use the nurturing of that audience through the emails, autoresponders, so that they can become your customer. And audience will be nurtured through pixels and ads. Make sense? Just tell me, guys, is it making sense or not? When you are working on this, is it making sense or not? Because somehow you are nurturing the different audiences into the different groups, right? The audiences that you are having, you are nurturing them through the pixels, right? Through the ads, and the leads that you have got, you're nurturing them through the email list, and the customer that you have got, you are nurturing them through your private group. Just tell me, is it making sense? Just type in the comment box. I want to know, is it awesome or not? Just type in the comment box. If you feel this information really makes sense to you, just type in the comment box, whether you are in my Facebook group, whether you are in my live stream of YouTube, whether you are in my private webinar. Just type in the comment box. Awesome. Great. Now, the last point, which is the main point. Poor team. I think last Thursday, I suppose, last Friday. Last Friday, Pranjal has already given one webinar, right, in which he has said about the team. Guys, if you're working in a business, right, and if you don't, I mean, if you are, doing a good business or you want to do a big business, right, then you need a team, right? Definitely, because as I said, all these factors, you having only 24 hours, right? You can't do everything. Then as you grow, as your business grow, you need the team accordingly to grow, right? But if you are not using if you are not having the perfect team or quality team, then your business will not grow, right? It's really important, once you hire the people, they should be well assessed, and which the 2T Hub helps you. 2T Hub always helps our corporate, because that's why we have placed more than 50 people, more than 50 or 85 people. I don't know the exact figure, but we have placed more than 50 or 85 people, right, in different corporates. And how they has been placed, we have used our assessment tool. We have the pre-assessment system inbuilt in our system, right, which having more than 3 lakhs of questions. 3 lakhs. I mean, we are covering every part of the questions, right? You can just go to www.2thub.com. You can see that there's a question paper, question banks, online assessment. Everything is there. You can find that. I mean, we have lots of the structure way kind of a learning in 2T Hub. So once we send the candidate to any of our corporates, first we assess them through our system, right? So if you are using the team, right, and the team is having the quality issue, what the issues will be there? They are not technically strong, right? That's the first part. You will automatically understand when the assessment happens, right? But there's another issue. Once you get the team on board, right, and if that team is not having all these factors, like they are not committed enough, whatever you have the vision, right, they are not having that much of commitment, then again you will face the issues, right? You should hire those people if those people has been hired on the system. I mean, if you've taken the people on board, just see first the kind of a commitment they are having for that kind of a job or for that kind of a work. I'm talking about the small teams which the startups looking for. I'm talking about those people who have around 10 to 12 people team and who want to grow bigger, right? The people you are hiring in the starting, the people which you are hiring, just see the commitment of those people. Otherwise, you will face a big issue while growing, right? So the commitment, once the team is don't have that much of commitment, then you will face the issue, right? Then the lack of similar mindset. If the mindset is not the same, right? If they don't believe what you believe in, if you are working on some end goal, if they can't relate themselves to that end goal, then again you will face the issue to grow, right? It makes sense. Then the last point is new learnings missing, right? If your team is stick to the technologies that they know or the expertise that they are having, and they are not ready to learn new things, then again you will face the issues while growing. So always focus the team that you are having. You should nurture them with these principles as well, so that you get the right products, right deliveries, once you are into the market with the new technologies, you can focus on them, right? So in 2T Hub, we always focus on these parameters, right? So you can understand all the points that I bring today. Definitely, it will help you to understand how you can change the things which you are missing in your organizations, in your day-to-day activities. Hopefully, this session help you to understand why the people fail in the online business, when they are looking to, something fruitful for themselves, right? So, guys, this is I have. Just type in the comment box. How is it? I mean, is it does it make sense? Whatever I've said, can you relate all those things with your current working culture or whatever you're doing? Just type in the comment box. Samir is saying awesome. Okay, so just type in the comment box so that I can see what you think about all these points that I have discussed today. So, for the people who are looking for the learnings, right? Just go to aditya.2thehub.com. I'm talking about the people who are looking for the learning, especially, right? And which is the first chapter, right? How to build the systems. If you still facing the issues, whether you're a company, whether you fresh in this market, you are not aware how to build your system, because as I said, once you are starting your journey, right, once you looking to get the traffic, right, if the system is not ready, if your system is not ready, then guys, the traffic, the payment, the amount of the spend which you will do on the traffic to bring, right, you will waste that. The funds will be go in vain, whatever the traffic you will bring. So it's very important for you to understand how to build the traffic so that you get the leads, quality leads, and you get the conversions with those leads nurturing. So I have talked in my I would say there's a course. If you go to aditya.2thehub.com, there's a course called Online Business Setup. It's a 30-day course which will help you to build your online system step by step. If you are a fresher, if you already running up businesses, but missing some key factors like how to use, how to build the landing pages, how to set up your webinars, like we are doing, how to build your audience, how to build your influence, how to get the nurturing of the audience, right? So this course will help you to get all the learnings, right? It's containing the 5 courses along with that, right? It's containing the entrepreneur daily routines, what the daily routines of a person is having when starting his business, right? The online business setup, right? Online business model, traffic gold mines. What are the 14 traffic gold mines is there? So in this course, I'm telling that what the 14 traffic sources you can use other than Facebook and the Google. These are 12, I think. Yeah, 12. The total cost of this course is around $532. But if you buy today, right, it will cost you only $47 with the coupon code E47. You have to just type E47, right? So guys, I think this session, let me type that again for you in the comment box so that you can go to this course. It's Aditya. Aditya.2thehub.com, right? Just go to this. You will find this course is online business setup, and you can you just have to apply the code just E47 to get the coupon code is CCE47. You just apply this code and you will get all the 30 days. There are more than 30 videos step by step, and it takes around 30 days to build your system from the scratch, right? So hopefully this session makes sense to you. We will catch soon on Thursday with the lead generation methods that we do. We help the people to get the quality leads from their businesses and from their workplaces. Bye bye for now. Take care.